Yo, Sweats Life and HipHop, Ricky Sway.
Yo, this is Zeke,
Yo, today we are interviewing a good friend of ours, the beautiful, talented Mika,
owner of Chinique Catering.
master extraordinaire chef. Gonna ask her some questions. Chi-Town Zone, South Side, West Side.
So,
We don't know.
which side is she from?
Well, we'll find out. We'll find
Okay.
out. And if there's beef, wherever side she's from. So,
Yes, we will see.
Hey, this is Mika of Chinique Catering here with Sports Life and Hip Hop. Check out my episode on YouTube.
yo, Sweats Life and HipHop, Ricky Sway.
Yo, this is Zeke.
Yo, I want to thank everyone for coming out today. We have a special guest today, very talented, beautiful, our good friend Mika.
Owner of Chinique Catering.
And she's going to tell us about the catering business and everything else that's going on in her life and the ups and
Everything
downs. Well,
going on in her
well,
life?
the ups and downs of catering and being an entrepreneur and,
Being black in the catering
being
world.
black in the catering world. So we're going to, dive into that today. So shout out to billionaire Mike behind the camera. Shout out to When Bosses Lean Compound
Whoop,
here
whoop.
today. Whoop, whoop. And shout out to everyone that got here safely, safe and sound, and we're going to enjoy ourselves and have a good time. So, first question. Let me turn.
We're starting?
Already,
Yes, we
yeah.
are
let's
live.
get it. Where are you from, for those that don't know?
I'm from Chicago.
What part?
Illinois,
What part?
South Side, over east, Jeffrey Manor.
So, do you dislike West Siders? That's what we always ask, South Siders and West Siders. Do you dislike West Siders?
I mean, they alright.
Is there beef? There are,
Alright.
but I've heard comments like grass doesn't grow on the West Side and stuff like
Ooh, I
that,
don't think it does. I never thought about that.
and they don't like the school systems over there, and everyone, what they shit on the West Side, so
Are you
It's west suburbs, kind of.
from the West Side? He was going a little hard.
I was going
He was
on.
going a little
Oh,
hard.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean, but I'm saying I'm only
So,
telling.
are South Siders ranked over West Siders?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So we got the hierarchy going. Okay.
Well,
So growing up in Southside Chicago, where did you go to school at? High school.
Bowen. James H. Bowen.
Ah, James H. Bowen. Okay.
You heard of it?
Never heard of it.
You never heard of him? Do they have a good basketball team?
They did. I don't know about now.
Okay. All right.
We don't have to go into what year you graduated.
No,
and all that.
I didn't say nothing. So, being in the catering business, growing up on the South Side, so being a caterer, that means you have the gene. That means you know how to cook well. Who also knows how to cook well in your family tree?
My grandmother.
Really?
Yes.
So you sat up under her and learned a lot, or?
You know what's crazy? I would, but she would actually kick me out the kitchen
Why?
when I was younger. I don't know. She didn't want me in the kitchen until I got older
Too
enough
young.
to do.
You can't
To-
learn to cook when you're young?
Oh, it's possible.
I think you can.
She probably didn't want to deal with that.
Evidently she
Teaching.
did. But yeah, she used to kick me out the kitchen. But as I got older and I could do more, she let me come in. So I learned to cook from my grandmother.
Oh, you learned to cook for your grandmother?
Are your parents cooks?
No,
Not at all.
not at all. Not even a little bit.
Really? Do you have siblings that
I
cook?
grew up with my grandmother, though.
Oh, okay.
I grew up with my grandmother.
So did you have siblings or friends that you had to cater to or cook for that gave you this gift of learning how to cook and being a caterer, etc.?
Growing up?
Mm-hmm.
No. I didn't do a lot of cooking growing up, actually.
Really?
As I got into maybe about when I had my son, that's when I really started to cook.
So how
so
long?
about 1920.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask, how long have you been taking your cooking seriously?
Oh, within the last 2 years.
Not since 1920?
What?
You said age 19, 20.
Oh, I thought you meant
No.
1920 the year.
No. 19, age 19 to 20. I thought
No.
you were taking it very serious.
No, I always worked a job. not cooking.
Like, how does one get into that field as far as catering? Like, you go job to job or whatever. Like, you go through life. You may have gone to school. If you've gone to school and you figure out, like, yo, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be a caterer. I want to feed. I want to help people. Or I want to be, like, a master chef, so to speak. How do you figure out that sort of, that talent?
So, are you asking me what led me to do what I'm doing right now?
Correct.
Is that the question?
Yes, it was very
Okay.
wordy.
It was-
It was very wordy. I mean, like I was a communication major, so like you gotta make a 5-page out of like one little sentence. So, but yeah, basically, what led to that?
So I was working at a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I was working at a hospital, and I absolutely hated the job.
Really?
You were in the kitchen cooking?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was not. I was working in EVS.
Okay.
So it's basically sanitizing the rooms after
Oh,
the
okay.
patient leaves.
Okay.
And I absolutely hated the job. I was depressed. And they actually wanted to let me go. They wanted to let me go. So I remember walking out the door and I called my sister. That's my sister right there, you guys.
Shout out
And,
to me. Shout out to the sis.
And I'm like, oh my God, sis, they just let me go. Da, da, da. Whatever the reason was, I can't even remember now. But they should not have let me go. And my sister was like, Mika, you're supposed to leave. If they told you to go, you're supposed to leave. And I'm like, no, I need a job, girl. Shit, I need a job. And that's what led me to become a chef.
And you
So I
were
was actually working a job. I was working a job. But I was cooking too at the same time. So I was working a job at the hospital, and I was also doing
side.
side jobs, events.
So how did you know to do side events per se?
All right. How do you just
How
go
did you
into
know,
doing
yo, I'm gonna
events?
just cook brownies or whatever. Bake brownies.
Well, I was
sorry.
cooking, and everybody loved my food, so they would ask me to cook for them.
What was the
Yeah,
entry point?
Right.
You just cooked something
Yeah,
for
you made chicken
for,
or something?
Right.
What was it?
I don't remember what it was.
You got it. Okay.
We're going to say it was Alfredo. It was chicken Alfredo.
And you made that for a group of people?
I made it for a party.
Okay.
A party.
And it was a big hit.
Oh, I thought you had something else.
It was a big hit. Everyone liked it, and therefore you went further with it. Correct.
I did. Yes.
So you could say your cooking spread by word of mouth, just from.
Oh, absolutely. Word of mouth.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So when did you decide to take it to the next step, like promoting social media? Did you go to that next?
When I realized that this was going to be my livelihood, and I get my money, I said, biggest flex is social media.
When did you realize that?
When did I realize that the biggest flex was social media?
No. When did you realize this was, hey, this is what I'm gonna do?
When I
This
didn't
can
wanna
be
go
my
back.
job.
I didn't want to go back to my job, and the money was flowing. The money was really good.
How hard is it to get in the catering business as far as being a black woman, being a minority? How hard is it? How difficult is it?
For me, it wasn't that bad at all, honestly, because I knew people who knew people.
Oh, you had a
Cheat
cheat
code.
code. Okay. I was trying to figure it out.
Call it what you like.
So who was your big homie that introduced you, that brought you in the game?
My sister,
Is she a chef?
she's not.
So she got the gene too. She knows how to cook as well.
No, she said she'd only cook.
Oh, you're the only cook? Oh,
So she knew other chefs or?
other people.
Again, it's just word of mouth. It's all in who you know. Like, you could know Bill Cosby, and you say, hey, Mika's food is good.
That is true.
Mika's food is good.
That is
Can
true.
you get her to cook for you? She can do your party.
So
But
she
it's
knew
just a word of
knew
mouth.
celebrities. Is that how you're saying you blew
I mean, you
up?
don't have to be a celebrity to know somebody. You can know a big party promoter, and that
Okay.
you can cook for them, and that can put you on.
Okay.
My
Are
question.
you picking up what I'm putting down or no?
Yes. Slowly, but yes.
Is there, for those that don't know about catering business or whatever, is there a lot of pressure?
There is. There is, especially when you have a new client. So you have a new client and you're like, I rarely get taste testings.
Really?
So people just really go, I actually only had one since I've been doing this 2 years.
Can I, well, so someone can say, can I taste test with your
They
product?
can ask, yeah.
But
Would you
you're
say
saying they
no?
don't.
I won't say no, but I've never been asked. But this one time recently.
So
Because word of mouth, it's like, hey, her food is good. Am I lying?
Who's saying this though? Why are they believing these people, these random people? Hey, these food is
Because
good.
they've had the food.
that chicken Alfredo, the first time at that party, it hit, and then word of mouth spread. That's your big hit, the chicken Alfredo at that party, and then
Chicken Alfredo is a big hit.
It is. But
Honey lemon garlic chicken is a big hit. Creamy garlic mashed potatoes.
Speak to them.
Stuffed salmon. Got some.
Stuffed salmon. You know how to make stuffed salmon? You know how to make pot roast?
Yes.
Like.
I told you my grandmother taught me how to cook. I better know how to make pot roast.
What do you make with pot
You
roast?
like pot roast?
I love pot roast. Like drool.
You should have told me that.
Man, I should have told you bring pot roast.
You just said bring something.
I did. I said
Anything.
I mean, I
I'm
didn't know.
thankful.
I didn't know it was my party. I've been like, yo, bring pot roast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely indulged like while doing this. I would have ate while, you know what I'm saying.
What do you eat with your pot roast?
Potatoes. What else? Potatoes and corn.
Carrots?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
That's the ticket. Yeah, carrots and corn, all that.
You like a little gravy or just juice?
Pause on the gravy. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Little gravy. Yeah, sure. Yeah. No Diddy. Yeah.
Let's go back to the beginning a little bit here. So you say you learned cooking from your grandmother. So
You need help.
do you have all these recipes in your head? Do you go to a cookbook? Did your grandmother have a cookbook that she passed down? When you're cooking something, are you just going off memory, or how do you do that?
My grandmother does have a cookbook.
Her own, or?
She has her own cookbook.
Oh,
with
okay.
Just, old school written out. And I have my
Okay.
own cookbook that I go by that's in my head, but I do have it written down as well. So my grandmother, yes, has a cookbook, and so do I have recipes.
Okay.
I should say recipes, not cookbook, recipes.
Why
There's a
can't
difference?
you say cook? Yeah, what's the difference?
I don't have a book. I don't have an illustrated book.
So you have note cards or a notebook?
I have note cards. I have index cards. I have the book. It's just all stuck in there.
Okay.
What is?
The-
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What is the most important aspect of catering? Like getting into the business, what is the most important aspect? You would say starting off,
Starting off.
or in general, or just in the business. What is the important aspect of it? What is something that a person, he or she, needs to implement, have?
They need to know how to cook.
I mean that part. Duh.
You said, do they know?
They gotta
They need to
how
know how to cook, I would
obviously,
think.
but outside of that, what is the most important part of being a caterer?
You have to have a passion for it. You have to have a passion. If you don't have a passion for it, it's not for you. Your food is gonna show in your food. It's like either you're doing it because it's your passion, or either you're doing it because you just want to make money.
And
So you
can
can't
taste
be in
You
it.
can taste the
You
difference.
can taste the difference.
So if you brought pot roast and you said, "Yo, Rick, I brought you pot roast, and I'm just trying to get a couple of bucks in," I'm gonna taste the difference between that and love, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Love cures all, huh? And conquers.
I agree with that.
Is that a bar? No, I'm not gonna give myself a bar.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You got 15 more?
huh?
You got 15 more?
15 more bars.
Bars.
Oh yeah, 16. As the show goes on, maybe.
Okay, let's see. See what you got.
But no, so passion is one thing, but as far as the business
You
part,
gotta have people skills. You gotta be able to talk. It's all different type of clients out there. You got clients, customers, what have you that'll drive you crazy, asking 1,000,001 questions. Do you use salt in this sauce?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it, but you have to be patient enough to be able to answer that, because then Ricky may call and just say, hey, I want chicken Alfredo and some honey lemon garlic chicken. And he's not going to ask any questions. He's just going to say,
okay.
What do I owe you?
That easy client.
An easy client.
Okay.
So you have to have patience. You have to be able to talk to them.
I read some. Oh, I'm sorry.
You read what?
I read some articles saying that caterers, it's difficult. Like, one of the biggest issues is to say no, or how do you say no to certain things as a caterer?
You just say no.
Oh, it's not difficult for you?
Not for me. Not now. Not now.
In the beginning?
In the beginning, it was, I didn't want to turn anybody away. But now it's like, oh, no.
Give me some instances where you kind of you're conflicted in saying no.
I haven't been conflicted in saying no.
Oh, okay.
When do you
I
say
really
no?
haven't had to say no. When I did say no, it was after this person was my client. Like, no, I'm not working with this person again.
Just because of that person?
Oh, so wait, whoa. So you said, yo, like, I'm not working with you no more, kick rocks?
No, I didn't tell the person.
Oh.
I didn't tell the client. But it has happened.
Were they unruly?
They were
Disrespectful?
just too much. Like, okay, I had a client, hey, I need you to have my food here at 4 o'clock, and I like my food to be prompt. I like for my food to be hot.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's not.
I'm waiting on the
Charge
issue.
them up.
I like for my food to be hot.
Yeah, me too.
And the party starts at such and such time, and
Just
you make
giving you the
that you're
facts.
here. Absolutely. Call you every day, every hour, all day long, send a text. But then when I get ready to deliver your food, you're not there. You're not on time. You're not answering your phone. So that's the problem.
I'm getting this party together. I
But
got
I'm
other
getting
stuff
this
to
part
do.
right. I'm paying you.
But you're supposed to be on time.
Yeah, that's a good question. Was the money? No, seriously. But was
The money was definitely on time. Usually caterers get paid before they do the job. But still, you need to be on time. If you send me through all of that and then you're over an hour late, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
are they answering, or he or she, did they answer the phone when you call? You're like, yo.
When they did answer the phone, hey, I'm on my way. I'm here. No, but you're supposed to be here. Because you called me yesterday, day before, on every hour. No. So, no, you can no longer be my client.
Taking the power back. Man.
Take the power back.
So, first starting off, how do you avoid bad clients? Have you ever been jerked on a deal? Pause.
No.
Do you get
Oh, you said
get your money
pause
up
because
front?
of jerk.
yeah?
Double
Do you
entendre.
get 100% of your money up front?
No.
Half?
Half, 50%, depending on what it is.
What's the market?
Okay.
What's the market? Is it 50 or 100, or like what does the market dictate?
50.
Oh, it's usually 50.
Yes.
So if you get 50 up front and we eat the food and we don't like it, what happens then?
I'm going to get the other 50 before you have your event, a week before.
So you do get 100 up front.
Well, yeah, 100 up front. I'm sorry.
So you get the first 50 when they place in the order.
When they place the order to hold their time, their day,
Then you get the other 50.
a week prior to the event. But I mean, you don't have to wait to the event. You can book a tasting if you like.
That's crazy that no one has ever asked.
Yeah, but you say they
no
don't
one
ask
has
for
ever asked
tasting.
you a tasting, which is crazy.
No, I've never had it. I
No
just
one
had
is-
my first tasting maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
What did you give the person? What did you give them? Feed them or make for them?
Beef short rib, honey glazed carrot, mashed potato, salmon, honey lemon garlic chicken, and some string beans, sauteed string beans.
Did they ask for that, or you just like, yo, I'm gonna whip
That's
some-
what they asked for.
Oh, they asked for it. Okay.
They asked for that.
So,
They
like,
didn't ask for pot roast though.
yeah, I'm all about the pot roast. After taping ends, I want a pot roast. With that, like, they find out how it is, etc. Like, are you nervous at that point? You're like, yo, my skills are dope. Like, you're gonna like this shit.
I'm nervous every time I get a new client. I'm nervous if they haven't had my food. And my peers, my friends are always like, girl, just relax, just calm down. But it's new. It's a new client. You want to please them.
Is there a racial aspect involved? Like, if you have a black client, a minority client, or Anglo-Saxon, where you have to put more seasoning for an Anglo-Saxon? So, like, yo, like, if you got an Anglo-Saxon, for those that don't know what Anglo-Saxon, you know, it's white. But if you have one of those customers, those clients, potential clients, do you put a little more stank on it for them to enjoy the food? Like, yo,
They might not like that.
That's what I'm saying. These are what you gotta ask. Like, you don't know. Like, they're used to bland. I'm sorry, that's an ignorant comment, but I mean, you don't know what they're used to. As opposed to if I come to you and say, yo, I want pot roast, you kind of gotta, you kind of gotta understand it. Like, yo, like I know what to put in here. You know what I'm saying? But as far as for the other, you know, you might have to, I don't know, this might be too much Laurie's.
I don't use Laurie's.
Oh, okay.
I don't cook with Laurie's.
Whoa. That's like a black household staple. Is there a reason behind that?
I want the answer to my question first. Before we dive in.
We'll put a pin in that.
Before we go into other stuff. But no, seriously.
I just cook how I cook for whoever I season, how I season for whoever, unless otherwise specified.
Because it's made with love.
It's made with love and passion. Love and passion.
And that trumps all. All right.
So why the dish towards Laurie's season salt?
It wasn't.
You could put that on everything. So, but you say you don't use it.
I don't.
What's wrong with it? Why don't you use it?
There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't use Laurie's.
Is it because you don't like the way it tastes, or?
It tastes okay. I don't use it.
Do you use something instead?
Nah.
Post no bills.
Yes, I do.
Do you have your own seasoning blends you use?
I do.
So you don't buy from the store. You make your own stuff.
Well, everything has to come from the store, regardless if you.
But you mix it and create your own concoctions.
I do have concoctions, and I do have seasonings that I use.
Okay. Can you cook anything?
I cannot cook anything. I cannot. No.
So if there are people that ask you for stuff and you say, I can't cook that.
Ask me if I can cook something. I'll answer for you.
Can you cook any type of pizza?
Yes.
Can you cook Greek food, Indian food?
I dabble a little bit with the Greek. I dabble a little bit in Indian. Am I fluent with it? No, but I do dabble.
So are there any dishes you turn down? Like, yo, I don't know how to make that. Or are you gonna attempt to make it?
A dish.
You're gonna make an attempt to cook whatever they ask for.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Pizzas eat.
That was first thing that popped. Hey, hold on. Let's go back to this because everybody can't cook basics. Like you might think that's a basic thing to you, pizza. Everybody can't cook stuff like that.
You're right. Everybody can't make a hot dog.
Huh?
Well, when you go that,
you can make a hot dog.
Just boil that. So.
All right. You know, being a chef, you're kind of like a chemist. You know that, right? Like you kind of like you add stuff and you take away stuff. So like, are you able to like? Well, you answered that question.
Are these questions on the card?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm freestyling now. I'm all freestyle at this point. So, what are some of the most outrageous things that someone asked you to make? That you made? Something that was like super outrageous. Outlandish, outrageous, whatever. You don't know.
No, I don't have anything.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Like no one said, yo, make a whale. Bait.
Quail eggs.
Yeah, like yo, like make a whale, like a blue whale, like the fin, and make sure you saute it. No one asked you that. Nothing extravagant.
It's making. I think that's illegal, but no.
It probably is, but I said extravagant. I did ask that.
No.
No one said, yo, like an octopus or something like that.
That's not that crazy.
That's not crazy.
Octopus isn't really crazy.
Yeah.
Do you like octopus anyway?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do?
Calamari, yeah.
And calamari is good. You like?
I do. I do.
Fried?
I do.
You like clams?
I do.
Clams is good. You like clams?
Clam strip, fried, yeah.
Oh, you like the fried?
Yeah, I'm not eating it out the
Out the shell?
Nah.
I'll do out the shell.
You must like seafood.
Yeah, I like seafood.
Do you put the hot sauce on your clams?
No.
No? Lemon?
Oysters. What about oysters?
Oysters, that's what I mean. I'm sorry. Oysters.
Oysters.
You eat oysters?
I do. Raw and cooked.
Yeah, that shit is fire. You don't like oysters, yo?
Nah.
That shit is fire.
What?
So
Anybody out there, y'all eat oysters? Raw oysters? That shit is. All you put some hot sauce on it? That shit
You
is.
just throw it back.
Hey, yo. I didn't say all that. Some Tabasco sauce?
And some lemon.
Yeah, that's good eating right there. On the Boston Harbor or something? That's good eating right there.
Let's get down to the brass tacks. You say you won't turn down you don't turn down events, right? To cook.
I said I haven't.
You said you wouldn't though, right?
No, I did not.
So you would turn down it. So is there events that you will not cook for?
420s. 420 events.
Oh, yeah.
That seemed like a moneymaker.
I will cook for the event. I will not work the event.
Oh. So you cook and you're serving.
I have cooked for an event, and I was high as hell when I left.
Oh,
The room was enclosed. Everybody was smoking past some weed, and I couldn't take it. So I'm like, I can't do it for a 20 event.
Okay. Would you cook for an event that was like a rally for? Would you cook for an event that was like a rally for Trump? Trump's not there, but they there supporting Trump. They're gonna pay you what you want. They not asking for nothing extravagant, but it's a Trump sponsor. It's a Trump-like event. Would you cook for that, or would you turn it down?
Why wouldn't I cook for it?
Yeah.
Because it's Trump. You might be seen as a supporter if you're
It's
in
a
there.
job.
So there's nothing you'll turn down besides 420.
I didn't say I was turning 420 down.
You said you
that.
wouldn't work that event.
I'm not gonna work the event, but I'll cook for the event.
So would you
I'm
cook?
not turning the event down.
Would you cook for Klan members?
Where you getting from? This guy. What?
So all right, so I'm just asking. There's nothing. So as long as the money's right, you're gonna cook for whoever. It doesn't really matter.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Yeah,
didn't say that.
it sounds like she's saying if the check clears, she don't. Well, not the check, but
Well, she might not work the event.
First, I mean,
Let me just say this. I don't think anybody from the Klan is gonna call me and ask me to cook.
Probably not. You're right.
So
too much seasoning. You might put too much seasoning on it.
too much color.
That too.
So I don't think that's gonna happen. So no,
Okay.
no, not at all.
What are some like events that you worked? Have you ever worked on a movie set or a sitcom set or music video?
TV show. Chicago Fire.
So I work for Leroyce Hawkins, the Chicago PD.
I've heard of him.
Bars.
Did
Flex.
food for him and his staff for an event that he had. I also cooked for Val Warner.
Oh.
And this is just from word of mouth. Hey, her food is good. You should, and it's
Absolutely.
word traveled to them.
It's just word of mouth.
Okay.
Like for a notable like that, are you pretty? Well, you're always nervous, but are the nerves a little bit more high strung, so to speak?
You know what? You would think, but actually, they're both down to earth. Like once you get to know them, like it's no need to be nervous at all. So, no, my nerves. I was pretty geeked up. I was pretty turned. So for LaRoyce, it was just for him and his staff, and Val is for her family. I do Christmas brunch for her, and I also did her 50th
Oh, dope.
birthday party.
Dope.
So with an event like that for LaRoyce and his staff, does everybody in the staff give you? Does he? Hey, what do y'all want? And he just gives you one list, or are you cooking for specific things for specific people?
No, he told me what he wanted for him and his staff,
Okay.
and I made it happen.
Okay.
He had a menu. He read it. He said, "Hey."
He's creating the menu. He's not going off based off. So do you have a menu or no?
He had my menu. Should
Oh,
I
okay.
say my menu.
And he's picking stuff off of there.
Yes.
Okay. So can they come to you with a custom like, hey, this is what we want?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's funny you bring up notables or whatnot. So, like a day in the life as a caterer and an entrepreneur, master chef. How do you juggle between entrepreneurship and your personal life? Are there long days? Are there tired and 18-hour days?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely long days. Yes, you're tired. Yes, your feet hurt. Yes, you burn yourself. Yes, you. You mess up.
You can curse. That's fine. Sure.
Yes, you mess up. Yes, you have issues. Yes, you get frustrated. I mean, chefs are human. So yes, it happens.
What is a normal day for a caterer? Is it you get up at what time, or is it different for each day? Every day is a different
It
bowl of
depends on
cereal.
what you have for that day, what's going on, what type of event you have. So, we can use Val's party. I was up at 4:00 in the morning for that party. So it just really depends.
1 second. How soon before the party are you notified?
I asked for 3 weeks prior.
Okay.
But most people, you get last minute clients, but for the most part, they ask months out, weeks out.
Okay.
So, but you do have last minute clients.
So you can go from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. easily?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You gotta prep, you gotta clean, you gotta prep, you gotta pack it up, put it in the car.
Do you have a team or is it by yourself?
I do
was gonna ask
actually
that.
have a team that helps in there. They're amazing.
How many?
It depends on the event. It depends on the event. So usually for a job, you have to have every 20 people, you have to have one staff member.
Every 20 people, one staff. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So if my math is right, if you got 80 people, you need 4, right? Oh, okay.
You got it. Good shit.
All right.
So when
Right.
yeah, I was
That is
waiting
a-
for you
So,
to name some
Some
people
of them
on the
are
team.
here. Some of them are here. My sister, Michelle, Tasha, Marquita. Yeah, that's it. That's here. I got Kiara. She's not here.
They day ones? Day
My
one?
cousin Deanna.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you have no males on your team. Is female only?
It's not. It's not. But that's all. That's working.
Do the
I
men
got Vince.
do the men do the grunt work, or are they actually cooking? Do the men just do the lifting, or are they actually helping out in the kitchen?
No, I don't have any man working right now.
How does one make it to your team? Do they have to pass a test? Like, hey, you got to cook this?
You know what? No, I don't make them cook. I usually do all the prepping and the. I usually do all the prepping and the cooking, but
So they just helping out.
I do have people who can prep, like Tasha. She's good. Marquita, she's good. Deanna, they're good with helping prep.
But you had to learn that. I mean, because you've been doing it for years, so it's like.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. Go ahead.
I've been fortunate enough to have the people that do help out. They just jump in.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I can do this. I can cut this bell pepper. I can clean this fish. Mika, what you need me to do? So,
Is there any micromanager involved? You're like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, that's not how you fit. Like, cause I mean, I'm assuming like you're dope. So like, you telling mofos,
Right?
like,
They
yo,
might not do it your way.
Yeah, they might not do it your way. So I know that's family and those day ones. But you might be like, yo, you ain't cooking that. You ain't chopping that bell pepper the way I would. Triangular way. You know what I'm saying? So you might snap a little bit. Is that?
I do.
Oh wow.
She looking up. She looked back down though.
Oh, the day ones. Do y'all want to say anything? Is y'all time to speak? Y'all want to say?
She like Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen, yelling.
She is not.
Oh.
She's very pleasant to work with.
Booyah.
Dang.
Bam.
Nah,
You have day ones. They don't work they work based upon what you need, not based upon what they want.
So y'all can get a little tiff, and it's like after the stuffed salmon is done, y'all like, yo, it's love. I got it's cool. Y'all get a little KD, Mike Budenholzer, a little tiff. That's basketball talk.
I was about to say.
Yeah, that's basketball talk. Had to put a little
sports.
basketball in there. But y'all get a little tiff, coach, player, star player, and it's like, yo, after y'all finish with the stuffed salmon, y'all like, yo, put that squash all that. We good, right?
I haven't had any problems in the kitchen, so it's nothing.
This is the perfect work
Yeah,
environment.
no nose, no. Oh my God.
I haven't had any problems with my team in the kitchen.
Mika is like
I
the
haven't.
perfect. Yo, anyone want to work for Mika? Yo, where's the camera? Yo, work for her. She is not gonna fucking degrade you. She ain't gonna talk down on you. She gonna give you benefits. That's what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's gonna
I got
be.
insurance. Period. Insurance.
Man, that is
carry.
grand.
Are you doing this from
Y'all
your
jinxing me.
own home? Do you have a workspace? Do you rent out a
Home.
place? Oh, this is all from your home.
Yes. As of now.
So do you got a professional kitchen, or are you just working with what you got?
I'm working from home. It's not a professional kitchen at all.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I got a question. Has a male ever like called you and like, yo, I seen your billboard. I seen your van. You know what I'm saying? I seen you on IG and all that. Anyone say, yo, like, can you make something for me? So like for my girl, but make it look like I cooked it. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone ever done something like that? Like, yo, I'm trying to impress this chick, but yo, I want put just give it to me. I'll make it look like I did it. Anyone ever did that
As long
to
as you pay.
Yes, but it's been a woman.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dang, she was brutal. She had to be brutal. Like, yo, like you
I don't
bring
know how
a young
brutal
your
she
dig
was.
over, you be like, yo, Mika, hook me up with that pot roast, yo.
I'm an awful.
Carrots,
I'm
stuffed salmon.
tomorrow.
Man, mañana way.
He want a pot roast ASAP.
Mañana way.
He
But
wants-
no, seriously, like.
But it has been
been crazy.
It's been women.
Oh, the women that
It's
do
been
that?
women, no men.
But the dude gonna find out eventually, like unless you gonna pay all the time, like, yo, this mofo can't cook, so.
I mean, the next day she might can make breakfast. She can get up and make it. So she can get away with the breakfast part.
What about the next day? I mean, I know that's not for you to answer. I'm
I
just
don't know
saying,
what-
like, yeah,
I don't know.
that's crazy for you to go down that rabbit hole. But all right,
Do you give lessons?
Yes. You need some?
How much are they?
yeah, I know that costs.
It depends on what you want to learn how to cook.
I wanna be equal to you. I wanna know everything you wanna know.
That's a pizza.
That might be a long course,
That's a bag. That's gonna be a bag.
but you would do that.
Yes, absolutely.
So how much would a one-on-one session be? Hey, I want to learn how to cook
That might be off camera.
Fried chicken.
Yeah, it's gonna have
I
to
want
be
to know.
off
I want to know how to make the best fried chicken. How much would you? How long does that take for you to teach somebody that? You can't teach that in a day, or can you?
You can you have fast learners.
Okay.
You have fast learners.
So you say
Can
you
cook,
have.
Zeke?
I can cook things.
Pizza.
Yeah.
You know, that's good that you brought up pizza. Growing up on the south side of Chicago, what is your favorite pizza spot?
South Side, Chicago.
Or pizza, in Chicago in general.
Chicago pizza on 79th right off of Cottage Grove. That was my favorite pizza coming up.
What's the name of it?
I just told you, Chicago pizza.
Oh, Chicago pizza? Ooh. So you didn't like Italian Fiesta?
It's all right.
Huh?
I'm not pizza head,
Oh, you're not pizza
so you
head?
really can't ask me that.
That leads me to my next question. Do you have a least favorite dish? Something you cook for other people, but like, I don't even really like this.
Yes and no. I have food that people ask for the same thing all the time, so I've gotten tired of it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but it's nothing that's like, no.
Are you a foodie snob? So, like, if you go out on a date and some guy takes you out to the restaurant, you're like, motherfucker, why
Yeah,
you
they
taking me
didn't-
here?
they
Like,
didn't
this
cook
shit
this right.
Yeah, this shit trash. Like, let me go back there. Is it like, are you a snob as far as food wise? Like, cause I mean, like, it's kind of like you are a cheat code. Like, you're a caterer, so it's like if you go to certain restaurants, you're like, yo, this is garbage. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, honestly, I don't. I don't.
You turn it off, huh?
I try not to send my food back. I don't complain. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but I don't. I have to really be fed up.
So you don't critique other people's cooking.
I mean, I would say what I like and what I don't like. But it's rare that it's crazy. I was just talking about this today with Tara.
Shout out to Tara.
We go to breakfast almost every other day at the same family-owned restaurant.
And
And I've had several issues with my food. Have I sent it back?
Why you keep going back?
We love the food. It's not all the time.
Oh,
it's not
okay.
every day. It's like, okay, he has an off day today.
seriously,
So-
I really thought about that. Like, if going on a date with you or taking you out to a restaurant, that's got to be brutal because it's like, food. So it's like, yo, like, why he make the marinara sauce like that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
ain't
No,
enough
it's not
sugar in
that.
there, you know?
it's not. I love good food, but no, it's not that
I always
bad.
want to know that.
Are you cooking every day at home? Since your job is cooking, when you just cooking, you said you have a son. When you're cooking for you and your son, are you just gonna? Would you do like a TV dinner, or do you have to cook everything even at home?
No, I have a son and a daughter.
Okay.
And no, I don't have to cook every day.
Okay.
No.
They might
I
have-
can cook something today and it can be leftovers for tomorrow or the next day.
How does one? I don't know if I expound upon this. How does one juggle as far as like your catering business and your personal life? Is that difficult?
You did ask that.
I did.
I don't know how we got off that question.
I did, but I don't think you answered it though.
Maybe I didn't. 'Cause
Okay.
I
All right.
don't.
Is that difficult? I know it's long hours, long days, and they can run into each other, correct?
Well, it can, but you make your own schedule. Hey, you got
That
your
was my next question.
got your calendar, you got your book, your planner, whatever. Have you log your information and you say, hey, okay, I work the 7th. I'm not working the 8th because I have this to do. So it's not that bad. It's
See.
not that bad at all. But the hours are super long. You're tired. You're extremely tired.
So you're not gonna have any standard off the weekends or anything like
No.
that. You just gotta pick and choose.
Yeah, it's my, especially when you have long hours when you have clients that want absolutely everything on the menu for their parties.
That price tag. better
Like
be
everything on the menu
Oh, that was emphasis.
for their parties.
Oh, emphasis.
And then they add 2 days prior to the party, like, well, I think I want this too. So
I feel like there's
How late can they do that?
yeah. I feel like
they really have 2 weeks out, but you still have clients who just call 2 days before and say, hey, can you put sweet potato cornbread on the menu with the greens and the catfish.
And how much extra are you charging for that late notice?
Oh, it's a bag.
Another personal question: when you got your plate, can the green beans mix in with the yams, or you're like everything's got to be separate?
No, I like all my soul food.
So
to
all that
touch.
shit. I'm sorry. All that stuff got to run together.
On my plate.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I like for that stuff to
Because
run
some
together.
people, oh man, it's like that. He's like everything's separate, so it's like it's got to be
I need the sweet potato juice.
all
on
into
everything.
the turkey. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just wanna know. That's
Not
random.
you?
I don't. Yeah, I think I'm a everything. It don't matter. Mash it all up. It's cool.
Mash it all up?
I wouldn't say bad choice of words. I would say
Yeah,
like it can run into each other. It's fine. But I know a lot of people are picky as far as eating, where it's got to be divided, and like the greens can go in with the turkey and etc. and all that. So
You're making a face.
what? Wait, what? Green?
So she got the divided plate.
Yeah. So you got the divided plate. Oh, so greens ain't touching the yams. Pay is greens touching the yams? Pause. Okay. All right. Just wait.
You guys mind your food touching?
Yeah. LB, you don't
Depends on
mind your
what it
food?
is.
So it is like a divide. It's like a no one segregated.
My food can touch.
Some people, I told you, like, yo. Some
I
people
mean, I'm
don't.
not gonna
Wet
stir it all
cornbread is
together, but if some
amazing.
seep into the
Yeah,
other
wait,
side.
you don't like wet cornbread?
The sweet potato juice hit the cornbread.
Wet corn, man, that's fine.
So you dip in the cornbread.
Yeah.
I put that cornbread in.
In the greens, and I'll dip the cornbread in the greens. Yeah, that's not
Are
good.
you taking a scoop of the green juice and pouring it on the cornbread, or just
Nah,
what's
I'm
on
not-
your
look,
plate?
look, you're
Yeah, I
going
can
out
do
of
that.
That's too far. All
That's
right.
way too. I'm just saying it's gotta organically happen.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I'm not.
You don't mind if
there's
it
the
seeps
greens,
over.
There's juice. Let me dip
Okay.
it. No, I'm not doing all that. No.
Okay.
It's got to be organic.
I'm not mixing it all together, but I can eat it if it's touching.
Mm.
That I can eat it. But like breakfast food, like my syrup can't touch anything. Not my eggs, not my grits.
I kind of agree with.
Nothing.
I kind of agree. Yeah, egg, yeah. Syrup
Nothing.
can't touch the eggs. I'm with that.
What's your syrup of choice?
Hungry Jack, butter.
What? Oh, sorry, I said that loud. My
And
bad.
then second is Miss Butterworth.
Hungry Jack is your number one.
Is your third Aunt Jemima? Like,
Right. What
you're not using no real syrup?
Right. Hungry.
That's what you asked what I like.
No,
I would think
I've
from
never
a
heard Hungry
world-renowned-
Jack is
That's what
Hungry Jack is
I
number
would
one
think
on
a
the power rankings.
world-renowned chef would be using a higher quality
Aunt
syrup.
Jemima, the sister on the cover.
You don't use Michelle's syrup?
I do use Michelle.
Okay, that's like
I didn't
top
know
tier.
Hungry Jack was number one on the power rankings, like of syrup.
For
Like,
me,
oh, for you,
it
okay,
is.
okay.
Have you guys had my food?
No. Well, no, I think I did.
Yeah, we did at the at
fantasy
the,
football.
fantasy draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
At the what?
Fantasy football draft.
Yeah.
Was I there?
No.
Nope,
Vince
you dipped. You dropped it off and then dipped.
brought- Oh,
Vince had me.
Vince, yeah. Yeah, he dropped it off and dipped. I was like, who made this? He was like, you know my girl made it. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, bet. Mika made it. All right.
I asked you earlier about.
You see how she like opened up a little bit? Like,
Yeah.
She was like this. Now she's like cool now.
I asked you earlier about would you give lessons for cooking. Do you have any basic like for someone just starting out in the kitchen? What are some common mistakes do you see people make in the kitchen that you would correct them on? What are some basic cooking tips you can give out, if you have any?
Sound like you want to be a show.
Is it all about seasoning? Is it all about using the right seasoning? Is it the material? Do you got to have a cast iron skillet? Does it have to be seasoned? How do you season a cast iron skillet?
It depends on what you're cooking.
I'm
but
making some frozen
Seeking
hamburgers.
is bad.
Would you
I
say,
say-
hey, I don't even touch frozen, get fresh beef? Pause.
I would say get
Hey, yo.
fresh. Fresh beef is always good. But
So you're not eating frozen hamburgers.
pause.
Hey yo.
But
Hey yo.
but
Hey.
In the kitchen, I would say just keep it simple. Don't make it. That's why a lot of people don't like to cook because they make it difficult for themselves. Example: if you're making spaghetti, that's a 1-pot meal. It's a 1-pot meal. So you can boil your. Okay, you can use 2 pots.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But ain't no.
look-
She said yes,
Oh.
but I'm gonna
Boil the noodles over here and then.
So you can boil your noodles in 1 pot and make your sauce and your meat in another pot. I use 1 pot. I boil my noodles, put it to the side, and I make my sauce, my meat, and in that 1 pot.
Do you have to save the noodle water?
Some people do use the pasta water for their sauce. Yes, they do.
Okay.
But you should be draining your pasta.
Okay.
You gonna take
Is there a
If you're making macaroni, you should drain your pasta and rinse the pasta.
free game? Free game. Man,
Have you seen the white girl on Instagram, Teeny? Have you seen her cooking?
Yes. She
Do
was
you,
on,
do you agree with her mac and cheese with the roux? Do you
I
use a
agree with
roux?
it. I've had some wonderful roux macaronis.
Is that what you use? Is that your specialty with the roux?
I don't use a roux. I do not.
Do you use her type of macaroni? She used a twisty type of macaroni.
I don't use the twisty type of macaroni.
Okay, just basic elbow?
I use basic elbow.
Okay. Is there a specific, would you use store brand?
Would I use store brand macaroni?
Yeah, macaroni.
No, I don't serve store brand macaroni. It's
Okay.
my take on macaroni.
Are you making macaroni from scratch? Or spaghetti from scratch, I mean.
Yes.
The noodles, you'll make them from scratch?
No.
Is there a specific brand you buy?
There is.
he machine gunning yo he right now.
Like he's gonna get in the kitchen. Oh, he's not frustrating me. He ain't getting in the kitchen cooking. He's not.
You know.
Looks like he a cook too. Like you gotta go toe to toe.
Ask him what his favorite dish is, bro.
Me or him?
I said,
What's your
bro.
favorite dish here? I tell.
What's my favorite dish?
Yeah.
I like a lot of stuff.
You cook? Do you cook it?
Am I gonna cook it? Probably not. I like a jerk chicken.
I like a jerk.
I like pastas, chicken pastas.
Can you make any of this from scratch?
No.
Like do you make your own pasta?
No, I can look up a recipe and follow the recipe. Is that wrong?
No, that's what you got to do.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Ricky?
Speaking of recipes, I had a question.
You want my pot roast recipe?
Yeah, that's all I can. No, I mean,
Do you-
I
Do you charge for recipe? If say somebody, hey, I want to learn how to make this. Can you give me the recipe? Are you gonna charge them?
I don't give out recipes.
right. Why would she do that?
Yo, you cook this for my party. I want to make it at home. I don't want to
Nah,
bother
bro.
you at
Make
home.
it the best way you can.
Right. Why would you do that? Come on, man. My question is, has there ever
More
been,
money, huh?
Has there ever been an issue as far as allergies, allergic reaction to your food, or
Peanuts.
unintentional? Like obviously you didn't want anyone to have an allergic reaction, but has there ever been a case where that person didn't say I was allergic to peanuts and you put peanut oil in your
No,
the
because I always ask.
okay.
Anybody have any allergies?
Allergies, okay.
Everybody eat meat. I always ask.
Okay. Vegetarians, is it difficult as opposed to people that eat carne? Pause. Is it difficult as far as like
Vegan, pescatarian?
pescatarian? Like are those dishes, or is it pretty much simple across the board?
It's simple across the
Okay.
board.
You really got the gene.
I don't get a lot of vegan.
Oh, you don't
and
get vegans?
vegetarians. I don't get a lot of vegan and vegetarians. So
What are your top requested dishes?
chicken Alfredo. I think you asked me this already.
Pot roast.
Chicken Alfredo,
Pot roast.
honey lemon garlic chicken, creamy mashed potatoes, string beans. jerk
People
fried
ask for
rice,
string beans a lot.
Sauteed string beans, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That wouldn't be on my list, but okay.
And jerk fried rice.
What about dessert? Dessert is on the menu as well.
Not on mine.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
Do you
so
want
there are things you don't make. You don't make desserts.
No, I don't do desserts.
Why, is there a reason behind that?
You want a hard dessert? You want to be hard? You want it to be hard? I don't bake. I'm not a baker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard. I was like, anyone else hear that? That was mad crazy.
Oh, okay.
He was about to answer it.
You want to be hard?
I didn't think about
I
that.
said you want it to be hard.
That's still crazy.
So, how?
That damn
That's
cake could
mad
be.
crazy.
That damn cake could be like a brick.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
What are like some of your goals? What are some goals for 2025 for Mika?
As far as food or overall? As far as what I'm doing or overall?
You gonna throw
I'll
it
tell
back?
you both. I'll tell you both.
Yeah, let's hear both.
I want my own space. I would like to have my own space. I would like to purchase property,
Brick and mortar. Okay.
a home.
Oh,
A home.
you don't want just a cooking spot.
I want my own space for cooking. Yeah, I said space, and then I said my own piece of property, home.
Oh, okay.
You want more male workers as well, correct? Hire more males.
Nah, she ain't gonna do that.
You ain't gonna do that. DEI? No, that don't work. All right. I know. I mean, I would think a sister hire more males. I mean, no. All right.
Males don't typically
Males don't typically what?
Right.
wanna.
What was you about to say?
No, no, but seriously, you want to?
Well, she said males don't typically, and she didn't finish.
I'm not gonna.
I was told not to. So I'm
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Your goals for 2025.
Yeah, my own space, basically my own kitchen to cook, property, a home, and I want to grow bigger. I want my name to get out there, more, a lot more. More dope clients. All my clients are dope. I would like more of those dope clients, and that's pretty much. That's it. That's pretty much it.
And you
I
want?
just want to expand. I want growth.
Do you want a van? Do you want a like like a van
I
with
need a
with your
van.
face, a logo on it, huh?
You think I should put my face on it?
Hell yeah, why not?
Yeah,
I think
my
that'd
face
be
should go
dope,
on
too.
it, so, yeah,
That'd be cool too.
that'd be big.
I'm not gonna reply with that and repeat
Right
after
around
that.
and get
Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat
Right.
that, but yeah, no, that would be cool for you to do that seriously. And as far as any entrepreneurs, any chef that learning to get in the game and become you, what would you tell them? Some of the pitfalls, some of the things that what would you encourage them on, or how to navigate and become where you're at? Because someone is out there looking at you like, yo, Mika's, man, she's where I want to be.
You think so?
For sure.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Definitely.
That's so dope.
There's a black girl that's about 17. She probably go to Kenwood or something. And, looking at you like, yo.
Or a guy. Guys can be
Or a
chefs.
guy. He goes to
You want
Dunbar.
to cook? Do you want to cook?
I think my time is past for
Oh,
that.
okay.
Cooking has a limit? An age limit? But
I ain't
anyway.
trying to learn all that now.
You can. You're never too old.
You're never too old. Is it, speaking to the youth, like, or not even the youth, someone that wants to be in your position, would you tell them how to get to where you're at? Avoid some of the pitfalls?
Nah, she ain't gonna tell them all the secrets.
Nah, but avoid some of the pitfalls, or what can you do to get to where I'm at and beyond? I'm sure, like, Mika wants to drop gems to people. She's very helpful.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't
I
agree?
do.
Oh, okay.
I do. If that's what they want to do it. Push for it. Don't let nothing stop you, because I did, and I shouldn't have. When I felt like I wanted to do it, I should have did it, and I could probably be a lot further right now.
So it was
That's-
burning inside you years prior, like it was in
Maybe
you.
about a year or two prior before I
okay.
actually did it, yes. And I was scared. I was nervous. So don't be. Don't be. Just step out on faith and do it if that's what you want to do. I say do it. Just
That's
do
actually
it.
dope.
Do it.
That is dope. That is dope. I agree with that. You can apply that to everything. I
You
think.
can ask the audience.
Yeah. I would
They
get.
got questions. and we can
To our audience, is there any dishes that you guys like that Mika makes in the past that you guys have eaten, or anything,
Or now.
or now? Yeah.
Any questions at all from anyone?
Anything? Any questions at all from? Huh?
Bria. Bitchin' Berea tacos.
Bitch and Berea.
Tacos.
That ain't really a question. You just shouting out.
Yeah,
stuff.
you just shouting out.
No, you asked like, is it a dish?
Oh, well, yeah,
is
he
it? That's
asked-
what you
okay.
call it?
Bitchin' Berea.
Bitch and Berea.
Yes.
Okay,
What does it consist of?
Berea.
You can. It's a taco. It's a
Okay.
dipping taco.
A dipping taco. Got it.
Yes. So it
figured that.
comes with the dip. It comes with, you can get a beef taco, steak taco, or chicken taco. Chicken is number one. That's the biggest seller. Is the
Pollo.
chicken.
Okay.
So that's what Vince is referring to, and you get it with Spanish rice and a syrup pepper.
Anybody else? Your jerk rice is cold.
Jerk fried rice.
Jerk fried rice?
Yes.
I ain't hearing pot roast. The fuck? The fuck going on? Y'all don't like pot roast? Huh?
Are you a chitlin cooker?
Yeah.
Do you get requests for that?
The audience is speaking right now. Is me. Someone said shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grit?
The salmon sliders are really good.
Salmon sliders.
And then you make a stuffed chicken that's really good too.
Thank you, Marquita.
And the mashed potatoes are my favorite.
Wait, do you say
Lamb chops,
lamb chops?
Chops.
Holy moly, mac.
beans.
Thank you. Thank you.
But y'all separate y'all dish though. None of that stuff. The
Greens.
Your green.
Greens.
You put swine in it? Ham hocks? Yeah.
Good goddamn greens. No
What?
swine.
No swine. Catfish? What about catfish?
Catfish. A mix. What? A mix. Throw them all in there. Throw 'em all in there. Michelle, you don't have a favorite dish? You don't have a dish? Boom.
Put that on everything.
Please. Isha?
So,
The tacos.
so she don't make nothing that y'all like, man, that's all right. That's cool.
What about breakfast food? Is there any breakfast food that Mika makes that's outstanding?
Someone just said shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits. I'm sorry, shrimp and grits.
Do your pancakes have crispy edges?
They do.
Okay.
Bro, you didn't answer.
What? I ain't answer.
You guys asked Bro, why he ain't answer.
Favorite dish?
Favorite dish?
You know we have price difference. I ain't wanna put that on the phone.
Bro, don't think 3 tacos and rice with a pepper should be $15.
Oh, so you do single plates?
Hey, hey, dog. She for the people. Come on, man. She for the people, dog. You know what I'm saying? She for the people, dog.
Tell you what I really like. But I like everything sizzling.
So it's not just parties. You'll do a single plate.
I will. If I'm not doing events, yes, I will.
How far in advance for a single plate? Day before,
Well,
same day?
I post menus.
Oh, okay.
I post menus with the date, the time frame.
You delivering?
Do you follow her?
He doesn't.
I didn't
No,
know.
we do follow.
I'm talking about Zeke. He's hungry.
I think he just wanna know how to cook.
No, he wants to eat.
I think he want to know how to cook too.
He said,
But she not gonna give me the tools.
right. He said,
She ain't gonna give me the real spill anyway. She gonna teach me some of the other stuff.
Would you is one of down the line? Would you do a school like a culinary school?
Cooking class, yes,
cooking class?
absolutely. I would. I would love to do that, Ricky. I would love to do that, Ricky. You heard me, Ricky?
Yes, I heard you.
So this is my last question. Once you decide to step out, once you decide to step out and you conquered your fear, what was that one check you got where you was like, oh man, yo, I can make a career out of this? What was that situation? And what did you purchase? What was your big purchase with your first big check?
My first big check was actually
The first dish you ever cooked?
first big check. No, my first big check was actually maybe a week or so after I lost my job / quit my job.
Right when you started.
Yeah, and I had to pay my car note.
Oh, okay.
I had just quit my job like cold turkey. So yeah, that's what I did with it.
Okay, well, further along when you got a big check, what purchase did you make for yourself? Was it cooking equipment, or did you invest back in your business? Did you give it to your
I
team?
invested back into my business. I didn't have a team when I first started. It was just me.
How long were you solo before you got a team? Were you like, man, I need some
A
help?
very long time. Over a year.
Oh, okay.
Over a year. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell the people where they can reach you, where they can find you, your social media tags, what have you. It's all yours.
Oh, one more question.
You said that was the last question.
Where'd the
that
name
you
for your
had.
catering come from?
It's my middle name.
Okay.
The name of my catering company is my middle name.
So
Okay.
the camera's all yours. You tell the people.
Did you have other names before that? That was your first choice? That's my last question. Did you go through a series of names? You want to use your kids' names?
I did go through a series of names. I did.
Can we hear some of the bad names first?
Exquisite Eats.
That's not bad.
You don't think it was bad?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
E-E?
It didn't ring a bell for me. Exquisite Eats. No.
It don't sound as good as the middle name, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yes, I absolutely love the name of my company. The name of my company is Chinique Catering, and that's where you can reach me on social media. You have links that will send you to my phone to call me and place an order or chat with me. So do that. Follow me. Is everybody in here following me?
Yes.
I am available on all social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, etc. OnlyFans, no.
Hey, you could go there and
Yeah, you could
teach
go there.
cooking.
No, I'm
You
not
could
on
teach.
OnlyFans. I'm not on
Put your
OnlyFans.
hands out there.
That's just not for getting naked. You could go on there and
Yeah, you can.
teach.
It's not just for, I don't have OnlyFans, so I don't know.
Never too late
But
to
yes,
start.
I can be found on all social media outlets except for OnlyFans. At Chinique Catering.
How do you spell that?
Did someone else just ask it in all this?
Well,
CHINIQUE. Catering?
Okay.
Should I spell that too?
They
might-
You shouldn't
they
have to
probably
spell
got
that.
They probably got it.
Well, we appreciate you coming on, and yeah, we like to hear your journey and how you came about and come to this point. Like, you're a successful black woman, and you're doing your thing, and we just appreciate you coming on our podcast. More importantly, so.
Thank you very
And
much.
I'll be looking forward to that pot roast with carrot season.
I appreciate you guys having me.
And shout out to, everyone that came out.
Yeah, shout out to all my friends and family who came out, who are sitting in the audience. I love you guys. You guys are dope. Everybody but LB. You guys are dope.
Hey, this is super random. This could be edited out too. Like, how do you like your eggs?
Scrambled hard with American cheese.
That's pretty normal.
But I like a sunny side up egg.
You like sunny side up?
Mhm.
What's the egg where you like the burger on it with the burger on it? What is that?
Sunny side up.
Sunny side up. What kind of burger is that again? Like when it's a burger but you got an egg on it? You seen
I
it?
don't know.
It's a burger.
It's a burger. It's just a burger.
It's a burger.
You
Hey.
just request an egg on it, I think.
Hey, like when you want a egg on it with a burger, what is that called? There's no name for it.
He's talking about the burger.
Yeah, like what kind? Is there a title for that burger or no?
Egg burger.
Egg burger. Y'all don't order an egg burger. They don't order.
I think that's just a topping.
That's just a topping. So you
Yeah.
say let me get everything.
You
and
can
then
get
put the
that.
egg
You could
on?
get that at Fat Burger.
I
That's the
always
only
want
place
to know.
I ever
No, I
had.
always want to know that. Over easy.
Over easy.
Oh, okay.
I never ordered that, but I see people that order. I'm like, yo,
Egg.
it's good.
It's good. What is it? Ashaval or Ashaval?
They supposed to have the
really
best
good
burger.
Oh, they do
with the egg.
with the egg on it.
You haven't been there? You should go.
Yeah, they supposed to have the best burger.
Best burger.
You should go.
You
there.
gotta make a reservation for that, I think.
For real?
No, no reservation.
Oh, you don't?
No. You can walk in. Do you get out much?
No, I wanted to go there, but I think it was packed. I don't know.
Yeah, it's always bad.
Yeah, it's always
Oh,
packed. That's what it is.
You know what? Before we sign off, seriously, we always ask this to our Chicagoans. What makes Chicago so extraordinaire?
Chicago.
That's it. The name Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago is it? Summertime shop. And do you know how to footwork?
Yeah.
See, I told you.
No.
All y'all know how to footwork?
Oh, I thought y'all was about
All
to
y'all
play.
know how to footwork? I ain't doing that, dog. I ain't
I
footworking,
thought
dog.
you was about to play some music, and I'm
just at like, yo. So you know how to footwork, for real?
Yeah, I thought y'all was about to play
I
some
heard
music.
that you a good Chicagoan should know how to footwork for 10 seconds.
I got 10 seconds in me.
You get around Boogie Woods?
I got 10 seconds in
Okay,
me.
all right. We have a friend of ours. He said, "Yo, a good Chicagoan should know how to footwork for 10 seconds." That's what I was told. So
Yeah, I got 10 seconds. It's no music or
Yeah.
anything like that. So, okay.
But no, we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate everyone coming out. Shout out to Billionaire Mike. Shout out to When Bosses Link Compound. Shout out to everyone that got here safely, get home safely. Mika, we appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Going forward, of course, we're gonna order food from you, and you're gonna
As you should.
support
should.
support Black and anything else, Zeke?
Sports Life and Hip Hop.
Oh, yeah.
Sports,
No, I did not. I just knew it was another question. I knew it was another
No,
question.
no, no. I'm done. I'm done.